built the mold for the custom concrete countertops. They're going to be 1.5 inch thick, but with an overhang here so you won't see any of the wood. And just finished doing the whole mold for the whole thing with the sink insert to hold the concrete out. And then I'll show you a little closer how we're going to do these edges so you won't see any wood. So that is our 1/2 inch drop to cover the edge. And then all this wood right here is all smooth all the way around where the concrete edge we're going to see. And then this part right here is screwed in underneath, and then we're going to remove this whole piece when it's finished setting up. And this is a good example right here of of our mold. We just built this one, but you can see how we did that. And we put the screws in at an angle so we can take this whole thing off once it's cured. Okay. And then this piece was one of the hardest pieces, because this is what's going to cover the sink and keep the concrete from going into the sink when we pour the mold. And so you want to take that off real quick to keep it from moving. You know, this took a lot of measuring and redoing, but you know, this is going to hold it in place while we do our pouring. And so that just drops right in place. We sanded these edges. This is 2 pieces of 3/4 inch ply sandwiched together, and then we got some wood putty and we sanded it so it's all nice and smooth. So next we got to put the rebar in and the mesh, and then we'll be ready to start pouring. Now we've gotten all the rebar in. We've wired it, put screws down and wired it so it's nice and tight. Rebar on the edges. This is the overhang on the counter top. We've got mesh here. We've got some reinforcement over by the sink. A little more mesh over here. And so now we are ready to do our pour. So our next step is to pour the concrete.